Have you ever called Longwood Pediatrics to speak with one of our nurses and wonder who's the face at the other end of the phone line? We're about to go down the hall and introduce you to some of our nurses so you can match a face with a name. Starting on this side is Marie Morris, who's our nurse manager and one of our medical home coordinators. Next to her is Christine Pereira, who's an NP and one of our medical home coordinators. And in the corner is Sarah Geary, who's Dr. Young and Clarity's nurse practitioner and one of our phone nurses. Side of the room we have Marilyn, who's another one of our phone and floor. Usually working with Dr. Menzen, Ryan, and Michaels is Jessie and Mary. And here's Nikki, who's one of our nurses. This is Brianne, who's one of our floor nurses. And here's Laura, who usually works with Dr. Mannion, Vinny, and Coppenow. And also working with Laura is Brittany, who's one of our nurses. We're going to head down to the third floor to see the nurses downstairs. These are the nurses who usually work with Drs. Clarity, Young, Vernacchio, and O'Connor. They are Mandy, who's one of our nurses, and Alexandra, a nurse and asthma educator. Our social worker, Tim Shecky, is available to answer questions about school, behavior, and psychologic concerns. If you're having a medical emergency of the kind where you think you may need an ambulance, please call 911. For anything less than that, please call us. We're available by phone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There's always a nurse or doctor on call to speak with you, even after hours. It's always the same phone number, 617-277-7320. Remember, we see patients 365 days a year. Saturdays, Sundays, and holidays, we're here in the morning. Most common sprains, fractures, and cuts that need stitches can all be handled in our office without going to the emergency room. If you have questions after hours or need to speak to a doctor or nurse, please don't hesitate to call. If you have prescription refills or less urgent medical questions, the best solution is to call the main number between 8:30 and 5:30 so you can speak to one of the great nurses who just introduced themselves.
We look forward to speaking with you.